Hello, everybody. Hello, one person so far. I'm off to a slow start. When am I not always off to a slow start? Look at this mess that's on my table right now. Hang on, I'm getting my chat up. Oh, I'm thinking I might want to play with some designing today. While I'm waiting for some commissions to be finalized. I figured I'll just play around with choosing some fabrics and trims and seeing what I come up with. Oh, my Discord. We were talking about our professors for Discord, our professors on Discord from like our school days, and how some of them were not really great professors. Why are you making me log in again? Really? Ah! Traffic lights, I guess. Does the poll count? Seriously, I'm just gonna choose every little bit of traffic light I see in this. No, that's not. That's a truck. The bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Does that count? Okay. So weird. Why you make me do this? Hello. Sorry. So, let's see what we got. I just have a stack of printout inspiration photos that I got. I just went on Law Library one day and picked out all the things that I like and see if I can maybe come up with some elements that I really like and combine them together. Just playing around with ideas. Yesterday we did this experiment with doing a grading beyond the 3 that you're given, and I did okay, but it could be better. And I have an idea of what I could do better for this. This was just an experiment anyway. I mean, it looks right, but it's not right, and I have an idea of what I could do. In any case, though, I have to decide, to make some big decisions, as Mr. Bob Ross would say. It's time to make some big decisions. Just gonna stick that in there. Ah! Slow start to the day, I know. Anyway, I'm also just waiting for people to come on. Come in and hang out with me. Mer. I feel like that should be brighter. Brighter. The gamma is going to be way too bright. It needs to be something like that. Contrast. Keep it down there. Okay, we'll see how that works. For now, get some music playing, get my drawing stuff together. I don't want to be muted, so I'm going to be playing more Pretzel Rocks. I like this radio station, Pretzel. You gonna play? Oh, it's just a very sweeping start. There we go. Alright. You know, my wonderful boyfriend, wonderful, awesome, amazing boyfriend, gave me this brand new sketchbook for Christmas last year, and I used it once just a couple days ago. But I think we might play with stuff here. Let's see what we get. And I also have a mixed medium one if I have final illustration to play with. I've got my Prismacolor markers. So I have a bunch of this wintry, snowy, super sparkly fabric that I've been wanting to play with. Let's see what we come up with. Hello. Oh my gosh. Got some poses. I might actually end up starting with, let's see, just some basic flats. I have some of those. I have a spare in here. Let's see what we get. I thought I had a spare somewhere hanging out. Thought I had a spare. My poor beat up book. Where's my spare? This is my other sketchbook that I had. Some old things. Practicing. This is when I was taking fashion illustration again, and so I was relearning how to do figures. What I'm looking for, though, I had it in here. Practicing hands. Shading with markers. Oh, yeah, I love this one. No idea. Oh, I remember what I was doing there. It's crazy. Here we have flat, technical flat, and I think I still have quite a bit of paper in this one. Might as well use this one then. Hello, Minty. Yeah, drawings. I was gonna play around with some drawing, maybe, because I want to use this blue fabric with the sparkly snowflake thing going on. Do I have to print it out again? I can't remember what I did with my flat. I had a template that I would go off of. Okay, I guess. Flat, technical flat. Yeah, I wanted to play with my markers. They've been neglected. Getting ready to print. Oh no, wrong one. I want to print a PDF. What's next? Okay. I'm so sad because I cut the fabric for the blouse and now I don't have lace to make it. Oh no. Oh no, I hate it when that happens. Oh, let's see, can I fix this? My chair here is getting loose. I'm trying to see if this will work. Yes. Okay, that's good. This. Okay. There we go. Solid again. Great. So I can't do much until I get some lace. I hoard my lace for these reasons. I don't want to run out of anything. So you've seen my lace box, I think. Just full of lace. And I get like 20 yards of it, just in case. But yeah, that's frustrating when you're like, you reach a point in your project that you're like, yeah, okay, I'm ready to do this. And then all of a sudden, oh no, I don't have this necessary thing to finish this. Never mind, I guess I'm going to sit on it. Really? Really? I need to restart my printer? I just want my template. Sorry. To restart this thing because it's being a little brat. Okay, well that's going. I have to do that now. Yeah, just like start hoarding everything. I need my drink. Oh yeah, I do. Look at that. I have a coaster from Sticker Mule. Because I got those stickers. They sent me some of their own stickers and a coaster. I guess I could also have coasters made with Sticker Mule. I like their service. It's really good. So here are all my inspiration photos. They're like all different kinds. This is Innocent World. I really like the style. I like classic. It's just, let's just be real. I love classic style. So most of this is all, I tried to do like saving the printer ink too, since these are just reference photos. So I just did like draft printing, and all I wanted was like a basic idea of what I'm looking at so that maybe I could recreate it. Now here, Mary Magdalene doesn't exist anymore, do they? So they had some really, really pretty things, very high quality. I mean, these pin tucks are, this is a separate piece. I don't know how well you can see this, I'm sorry. But this is the top of this OP, and it's made to look like separate pieces, like this is a blouse and this is the dress, but it's actually all together. And they lined up these pin tucks perfectly. That's insane to me. I know, Mary Magdalene is so sad. But I am not going to let their memory fade into history. I would love to take inspiration from their designs and maybe recreate them or recreate a version of them that fits my aesthetic. Things like this. I forget which one this one is. But a lot of this is either Innocent World, Mary Magdalene, Victorian Maiden, like this one here. They might be too light to see in this camera. They have such cute stuff. Look at that dress with that pinstripe blouse. Well, it's a stripe blouse, not really pinstripe. But yeah. Wow, take your time, printer. Jeez. Oh. accidentally printing it on the nice paper, but that's okay. I have so much of it. They were so good. I know. Ugh. Ugh. So, I'll just move this a little bit. No, I guess we're fine. We're fine. I have my soda water. So, a couple different things that I do when I'm figuring out a design. I have to be conscious of the type of fabric that I'm choosing. I have this teacher, he's actually the head of the department of my school, and he's really good. But he likes to teach that you draw your design first, and then you choose the fabric to go with it. And I've seen that where, you know, people can create a design and then find the perfect fabric, but I've also seen the opposite, where they find the perfect fabric and then design around that fabric. So, and that's really how I like to design. So I'll find a fabric that I love, and of course you've seen my hoard of fabric that I love, and it's just kind of sitting there waiting for the right moment. But I like to choose fabric, I like to get it, and then when I'm ready for it, I'll look at it and I'll start envisioning what I want to make out of it. And so by doing that, I have to be aware of the kind of fabric that I'm using, what it does, how it falls, how it feels, and what sort of silhouette or design would be appropriate for that fabric. So if a fabric is thick, I have to like keep in mind the thickness of that fabric. Are you done, printer? Are you done? Okay. So one method I learned, you can do fashion illustration like a croquis and draw that way, but since a lot of these images I have are on mannequins or they're standing pretty neutrally, I figured what I could do is I could just do some simple technical flat sort of style by using this and then sketching over top of it. And I do that, I actually do have a light table as well, but here you can kind of see the outline of the flat. So we could do this, and then whatever it is I end up sketching, I can use, you know, I haven't ever used it on stream. I can use my nice big light table and then make a final drawing. But in any case, let's see. We have to make some big decisions, remember? So I have this, and I actually have, gosh, I want to say I have like 3 yards of each. I have 2 chunks of it. I intended to get this because a friend that I knew, or a person that I knew in my fashion illustration class, was talking about how she wanted to get into Lolita, and I was thinking, oh well, maybe we can make some dresses to match. And she was all about that idea, so I went ahead, I found something that I thought would be really cute and kind of subtle to make like little dresses. And I got enough for 2 dresses, and then I ended up getting stuck with these dresses. She was going to pay me for it, but that didn't end up happening. And that's okay. So let's see, about how much do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, I have 4 yards. This is like my estimating method of how many yards I have. So this is a 4-yard spread. Gosh, how much could I make with that? Ugh. I'm trying to accordion fold here. Okay, so I have 4 yards. My guess is I probably have also another 4 yards. Jesus, I have 10 yards of this stuff. Eh. It needs to be washed. This definitely needs to be pre-washed, but if I do that, I wonder what this would feel like after it's been washed. There's a finish on this that makes it kind of stiff. I like the design though, and I like the sparkles. It's okay, it happens. I kind of figured she might not have been committed to the idea anyway. So, let's see. I'm just gonna copy the general shape of this thing. So, okay, I have a thread here. Just kind of giving a general shape here. So the reason we use these, I don't know how familiar you are with this sort of method, is using this flat pattern or flat template, is this is basically your dress form. So you have your princess lines, your apex is here, you have your neckline, the bottom of the armhole plate, princess line, waistline, hip line, crotch area. So you can sort of design your technical flat using these points, and then you would be able to have like a blueprint of how to drape it. Let's see. I don't know exactly which fibers my fabric has, but I don't like the texture that much, but it has cotton and a mix of polyester. Oh, I like doing that. About using this kind of template. And yeah, you have to be aware of the fiber content of your dress, or of your fabric. And here's the bottom right at the crotch area, and the knees are here. So I can have a general idea of where things should land. So here. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we come up with. I'm gonna get this out. I like doing flats. Oh, yeah. So yeah, technical flats were never usually my favorite thing. But I have since, if I want to just come up with some quick design, I have taken to just doing that flat sort of style. You see that a lot. You see that a lot in Lolita. If you just want to do something real quick and to get an idea of what the design is supposed to be, I think I have an example in here that I did for a client. It was for a commission. And where was it? This person had a very specific idea of what they wanted. So here, they wanted just a regular cupcake blouse, rectangle blouse. That's a rectangle skirt. What am I saying? And then I gave them a couple options as far as how they wanted the front to look. And that's just like the quick way. Like not even using a template. I just went for it. But yeah, here's some examples of more illustrative sort of things. And some other, yeah, just doing this sort of thing to get a basic idea of what you want to put together. I think I was experimenting with a new pen right there. I have so many tools and I don't use them enough. I should. So let's see, what do we have at our disposal? We have this fabric. We got all my pattern books. Oy. Okay. Do I want to go crazy? I'm kind of curious to see what I might be able to find in, let's see, we're looking at 11, 12, 14, 15, and 16 of the Gosurori. Gosurori! Eh. I also still have to package up this dress, so don't let me forget that. So let's see. I enjoy doing illustrations that are like technical flats. Start by the first Gosurori. Jump skirts, skirts, and jump skirts. Alright. Let's see, these are... So, I have to say, sometimes I do like the blouses that come in here. Hang on, I just got a text message from my roommate. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. What? Sorry, I got sidetracked real quick. Something happened on Imager? From my... I don't know. Okay, something happened, I don't know. Imager... My Instagram's good. Okay, I know not. It said something like I got tagged on something for Imager or something like that. I don't know. Don't know what's happening. Anyway, moving on. So is this the one that I just got? No. This is the one that I just got. I got this also not that long ago. They have some basic shapes and stuff, but you know, your huge. It's kind of interesting with that rolled collar. So, that's okay. I don't know about this top portion here. It looks too big. It looks like it's like overflowing on her bust area, but all those pin tucks look pretty nice. I'm not sure about that bonnet though. When did this come out? 2008? Right, okay. Let's take a look at some of the inspiration photos. I love this sort of jump skirt. I feel like a winter dress, because this is obviously like a very wintry thing, that it would need long sleeves. So I would make something with long sleeves in it. All the spring stuff though. This looks like it's a dress that has either a blouse underneath or maybe it's more just long sleeves, kind of like that Snow Queen thing in one of the Otomo no Sewings. Jump skirt. Here's a long sleeve. I don't know about that print though for this. This is very subdued and it looks like it's meant to be. So definitely meant to be solid. This kind of tiered skirt. Let's see. Blouses that I like. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to see? What's going on here? Why is it stuck? I guess this is the same blouse in two colors. Oh no, this has a different element right here. Not doing blouses. No, oh, that's a cute blouse, but no, we're not doing that. This is a short sleeve Mary Magdalene. Oh, Mary Magdalene! Here's a different colorway of that dress. Ah, I love it so much. I love it so much. It's definitely floral and made for floral. This is a Taobao, I think. I always liked this element. It's an underbust with this belt design element on it. I just love that. I love how long this is too. Floral, very gauzy, spring sort of thing. And no, and I have lace too. I have a bunch of lace in there that I haven't touched that I just jumped on and got 2 yards of. Another short sleeve. I mean, I suppose I could make any one of these with long sleeves. That shouldn't be what's keeping me from doing this. I like the idea of the contrasting button front with ruffle, necktie. But if I'm gonna make something out of that fabric, I have to make sure it's not too crazy. Oh, Victorian Maiden. Why you break my heart? Why are you so hard to buy from? I mean, also, I could just make something like this that's worn with long sleeve blouse. You know? I kind of like that, actually. And it seems like this is the right kind of shape for something that's pretty substantial. I'm feeling this. It does need to be washed. I should probably just go and wash it right now. I'm not going to be working with it right away, but still. I've had this for years, too, just sitting there. It's a little crispy. And due to that, this might be a good choice. I'm going to set this one aside. Here's the back view. I'm going to set that aside, and here's, I guess, another close-up. Okay, we're just going to go. These are all the same dress. Alright, so here's a back view of this dress. Where's the... I think they're all out of order. Some detail shots. I like to try to recreate the same details that you get in brand clothing using the high quality lace. This is they call this water soluble or chemical lace on AliExpress. So if you want to look for lace like this, that's what they call it. Okay. Kind of plain. I think I like, so it's got like a false front that pins in or buttons in or something like that, which is fine. Interesting. Very, this looks very comfortable to just wear. See, I think that's why I chose this as a photo that I would inspire from. Different colorways. Also, I have taken to saving. I have the newsletter that comes in from my Lolita dress. I've never bought anything from them, but I like their designs, if you could call it that. So when I get the newsletters, I just print PDFs. So I save the PDF of their newsletters to my files, and I just to keep all the photos that they have, just so that I could have them as reference. Minty, are you the only one here right now? I don't believe it. It says that there are other people watching me right now. Why don't you say hello? That's so sad. It might just be on Twitch, though. No one is talking! I know! I know these. Got 3 viewers, but it says you have 3 watching. Hello to the other silent 2! No worries. I got a few more followers last night after chatting. I mean, after singing. I was singing on Twitch Sings. It doesn't tell me. Okay. Never mind, just kidding. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I like singing. I'm out of practice. I used to do it a lot. Okay. What else do we have for choices? This is an overlay. So this has like a lacy tulle or net overlay on a solid color. I think that might be one of the reasons why I picked it, because it's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple design. For this though, I mean, I could just go completely simple. Lacy blouse with long barrel cuffs. I love cuffs like that. That's probably why I chose this one too. I love it. All the little buttons on the side. Oh yeah, here's an example of, these are some images that I picked off of the My Lolita Dress newsletter that I get. Look at this. Custom tailored jump skirt for $94.99. That's highway robbery right there from all of us who work hard. I mean, that's so cheap. That's not right. See, but this would be kind of a cute idea. Having it split in the center and open to reveal like some layering. I think I've got, I'll save that one. I like that one. I think I've got some chiffon that I could use. So, So this is pretty similar to that one that I did, only mine has a scoop neck yoke. This is a square. Let's see here. Just basic. I mean, a lot of the time you see prints like this and it's all about the print rather than the silhouette. So, and that's okay. That's the selling point. Tailor available velvet. $54.99. The sad thing is too, there's so many people that even think that $54.99 is still too expensive. It's like, really? Oh, here's that dress. It's a velveteen or velvet. It's not true velvet unless it's silk, just so we know. But, okay, like a penne. Okay, some pin tuck blouse, cuffs. Oh, I love that. That's pretty. I think that's just decorative. I don't think it's really meant to be cinched up. But then again, what do I know? Blouse that I like, another blouse that I like, unless it's the same one. Those cuffs are so perfect. They're beautiful and they're top stitched. Oh, look at that. They're top stitched on the front. Just one side has ruffles over here. Okay. This is a little dark. Can't really see too well. This has a corset lacing on the center front. Same dress, I think. Oh no, not the same dress, but the same idea with the corset lacing. So more Mary Magdalene, I think that's what this is. Ooh, that's pretty. Little bows on the top. Okay, I'll set that aside. Is that the same dress? Looks like it in a different colorway. So that has like corset lacing in the back. Alright, some decorative embellishments. Yeah, I must have gone through these and they're all kind of out of order. This is the front of a very simple kind of day dress. This looks like, oh, and chantilly. This is probably very satiny or very, very light in order to get such a nice gathering. So it's got to be like a sateen or something of that similar quality, which I have. Really nice sateen. I've been sitting on it. I made one dress out of it. And I still have it for sale. Yeah. That's cute. Also looks like it's pretty lightweight. Here's an example of using a printed fabric and then a contrast or accent color for the bodice and for the embellishment ruffles at the bottom. So I've seen this a lot in earlier pieces where they would do, like you find one really good print, but it doesn't look right to use it all over. So you would use that really detailed print and then find something to blend it with or to combine it with to just use an accent. So I like that kind of aesthetic a lot. Some more little embellishment photos. So, this is the back of a dress. It's the back line. Button. Oh, and I don't know what's going on here, but it didn't print very well. I just printed a whole bunch of them. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is an Innocent World dress that with the violin yoke. Okay. Alright. Some detail shots of this. What is it, a coat? Looks like some kind of overcoat. Oh no, it's like a dress. It looks heavy. Oh, maybe. It looks a little heavier than normal though. Here we go. Okay, and that's it. Hi, Jack! How you doing? How are you? Okay. Let's see. What's this one? What do I like? I like the idea of using this as a design. That's going to be a lot of work right there. All that layering. I like it though. And then this one, I think this one would be more appropriate for the kind of fabric that I'm using here. So what does that look like? Let's see. It comes down here. And then actually goes under the bust. Kind of like right here. Just some quick sketching to get this basic shape. And so it would go down, it seems like it goes down a little bit past the waistline right here. So we have the princess line. Yeah, it seems to go like this. And goes down, sweeps down. And then there's like a separate piece. So it's kind of like a band. Goes, it's a drop waist. So let's see, we'll do that. It's very structured and then kind of flouncy up here. Definitely worn with a blouse. And I feel like it has a detachable sort of elements. So this dress looks like this without the detachment. So you can see here, the princess line is this way. Just, might be even higher actually. Let's see, where's my eraser? Oh, I just realized I hate this eraser. Question, so I put interfacing in both sides of a collar. I think the magazine only says to put in one of the pieces. That is up to you. You can choose to put it in the upper and lower. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It depends on how structured you want your collar to be. If you're using that interfacing that I tell you about, you could probably get away with using it on both sides. I love this stuff. The kneadable eraser. I know I've got like a ton of it, but I don't remember if I put it in my sketching bag here or if it's somewhere else. It might be somewhere else. Oh, there it is. I do have the other half of it. My interfacing made it quite stiff, so then you'd probably just want to use it on the upper part. I didn't know you had dresses already made for sale. Oh, yes I do. And I have more for sale than I actually have up on Etsy right now. I just haven't renewed the listings. But yes, I have quite a few of them. Okay. All the pencils. Picks up a little bit better and it doesn't make those little bits. Thanks, I will take a look. So up instead of bottom, is there a reason for that? Well, if you look at your piece, if you have the side without the interfacing on it, it's gonna be see-through. If it's white, usually. So you just want to do the top. But again, it's kind of the reason why you sometimes decide to do both sides so that both the upper and lower have the structure that it needs. So let's raise, it's more on the apex area, so let's raise it right here. Princess line goes here. And then it follows the princess line and sort of has these big box pleats. So the shape of the dress looks like it would go down to the knees. Do we have a picture of it being worn? Or I think it's just, no, it is simply on a mannequin. Okay. It has a zipped back. Right here. And then this way and this way. Sort of an A-line. and then pretty much just at the collarbone it does this little gather thing. Do I have a close-up of this ruffle bit? Let me see if I can just look at it. I probably have it somewhere on my computer, but it looks like it's just a straight panel that goes in here, and then the top has a detail overlaid on something that looks like ruffled curtains. So like top kind of. Let me get a better pencil. Let me get a better pencil. There we go. Finer pencil here so I can get some detail. So it has this overlaid right here, and then some ruffles. So it's a ruffled lace that has an overlay beneath or some detail here, and then it kind of goes down into the seam and is sort of free with a nice big ribbon on the top of it. Something like that, and then it has a bow. I don't actually know if this has like gathering in it. Would look pretty nice if it did. Now the question is, do I have anything in my pattern books that even remotely has this shape? And how would these gores be constructed? It looks like panels. My Minty Art. There's another Minty? Oh, that's right. Hello, Minty. So there's my Minty that I knew before, and then now it's my Minty Art, so I have two Minties. Minty 1 and Minty 2. I guess I should just call her Mint. Another Minty! I know! I've just been calling you Minty. Not even expecting that I would get another Minty. It's very fresh in here. Oh gosh. Well, welcome. Oh yeah, that's funny. Oh boy. I'm trying to figure out how I might put this together. play with it. What do I have? What is this color? Oh, that's lilac. The smell of Prismacolor markers. Okay. It's gonna kind of go through the paper probably, but I don't know. So what are the shapes on this print? Like, kind of. There's some that go like that with little. And then, yeah, I mean, those are the basic shapes. You have bigger ones. I don't know, can I do with this? What colors do I have? All the colors. Do I have a dark blue? Oh yeah, I do. So, but if I did the dark blue and then the lighter, or even a white over it. Oh, that's too dark. Oh. I feel like it would have to be like super white. Do I have white in here? I should. Oh, yeah, here. Got this white. Okay, well. And this is black colored. Huh. Oh, I'm trying to catch up now. What do you want in terms of advice? Patterns, sewing techniques, fabrics, construction, or what? Do you have something in mind? Are you asking me? Let's see what it looks like when I do. I have the brush tip ones. I like the way that they flow. Oh, the other Minty! Minty 2. So there's this other one that looks like this, and then it does this. It's interesting. I don't know how much time I want to spend on this though. I think there's a salopette pattern in one of the Otomino sewings that I might be able to utilize. for the top part of this idea, and then I might have to come up with my own construction technique. This needs to be lower. I already messed it up. That's okay. Oh my. Ta-da! Oh, I guess she got it done. Let me clean this up with my eraser because it's gonna just make a huge mess. Oh, Yumi King? Yume King, yeah. I thought they were cute and good starter dresses to get into Lolita fashion. We talked about that once, didn't we? Yeah, I have I mean, hey, you know what? I can't knock anyone for giving it a good try. I have issues with her techniques, but that's because I'm biased and I have lots of experience in professional sewing. So her techniques are not ideal. What? Come back! Okay. Yes, I have a Discord server. Thank you, Minty. I mean, Minshaller. Or is it, yeah, is it Minshaller? Thank you. I checked out your Etsy and it only looks like you have 2 items for sale. Oh, crap. Well, that means that more things went the wayside. Yeah, I guess I'll have to update that soon. I still have my aprons for sale in black and in white. I have many of those. I need to renew that listing. I have the Clockwork Hearts jump skirt. And oh, there's a dress I need to finish. Hey, Moob. How's it going? I guess I'm mint now? I know, the way Yumi makes her stuff is pretty easy, I think. not the best way of doing stuff, but if you want to start learning, why not give it a try? I've never put together a dress before, just beginner stuff. I patterned a small doll. I sewed chokers, got me used to sewing machine, a belt-like thing for a pirate costume, and face dusk masks. You know, I would kind of steer you away from using any of Yumi King's techniques, just because I feel like people who don't know proper techniques would get bad habits from trying it that way. So in order to avoid learning things wrong, try to do it right. Learn it the right way the first time. Fail at that, but at least know the right technique. So, I would still look into using the Otome no sewing books and just try to trace the patterns that it comes with. Don't try drafting it if you've never tried pattern drafting before, but they do come with pattern sheets that you can trace on paper and use that instead, and then you'll have an understanding of what the shapes of the pattern pieces are supposed to look like. Because hers are like self-drafted in such a way that I just cringe every time I see it. Sakura or Alex? I might change my name on Twitch. Okay, I like Sakura. Or Alex. Those are both good names. What technique would you recommend? Oh, let's see. Well, you can start. Yeah, what technique would you recommend? The technique that most of us start with? Question mark. You know what? There is a simplicity pattern. There are a couple simplicity patterns. That might be a good place to start. Learn to start using patterns if you haven't done that before. I think I even have a couple of them. Yeah. Don't go willy-nilly like Yumi King does. I love her, she's adorable, but her sewing techniques are very impromptu. Very kind of makeshift. I'm trying not to say too many bad things about her because I'm sure she's a good person. It has nothing to do with her skills in sewing. Aha! Alex! My Alex! Alex is short for my middle name. Sakura is my favorite flower. I love Sakura too. Cherry blossoms. and then we can do... And if you join Discord or some of the Lolita sewing groups on Facebook, I'm sure everyone will gladly help with your question. Indeed. Yeah, so I think the simplicity patterns are the easiest, most accessible thing that you could use. But it'll definitely give you a good basis for the shapes that you're looking for. So I know that's one of the hardest parts for people. I don't know if I want to make this like a sheer. Need to sharpen this. I have this gray color. Purple bean. I thought I did. I put this. What does this look like? Okay. I don't know, this is a super quick. Like, not sure what I'm doing. I'm just playing with it. Here's a walkthrough for the simplicity pattern. Awesome, Jack. Thanks for sharing that. So I was just going to make a basic circle skirt. Don't do a circle skirt. It wastes too much fabric. Go for rectangle skirt. And if you need to look up what that is, there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube that show you how to do a rectangle skirt. It gives you the cupcake shape that you want as well. I know it seems like counterintuitive based on what it looks like, but a circle skirt is not usual in Lolita fashion. And they're a pain in the ass. I hate circle skirts. Everybody knows my abhorrence of circle skirts. I did it once and I hate it. Looks okay, but it still wastes a lot of fabric. Now I know for sure this is going through. This is probably bleeding through a little bit. I'm not using my mixed media. Let's see. Most of the designs that are gathered at the waist are rectangle skirts. Yes, thank you, Mint. I have to call you Mint. See how this works. Like it. Call her Minty. It's okay, Minty. Okay, I'll call you. Should I call you Sakura or should I call you Alex? You choose. That helps a lot. Oh, good. You can look at photos from brands, see what they do. Like, where do they put ruffles or lace or what? You can choose design from a brand and try to make it similar. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Kind of going for just general suggestion here of what this should look like. looking at the social media tab, will it only have the Etsy store, or should we also have blogs or Instagram? I mean, oh, well, you know, I figured we could have one for Etsy, and nobody's come up to me for that yet, so I could make one, an additional one for blogs and stuff. Minty. Let's see, what am I going for? I just need general suggestion. I'm gonna just put like random, trying to figure out good placement for my little snowflakes here. Kind of just randomly making what I think look like these snowflakes. Just a suggestion of them. Okay, just asking. Yeah, I still have to put my life in order to start my Lolita stuff. Yeah. It's kind of how I was. I had to take a long break from making anything because life was just so chaotic. I couldn't do it. So I just had to put things on the back burner, you know? This is very painstaking. starting to get an idea of what it looks like, right? It's not bad. I'm glad you think you like it. I mean, you think you like it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you think it looks good. I like mush my sentences together. I'm glad you like it and that you think it looks good is what I'm saying. Thank you. It's super, like, I'm not really trying hard here. There's techniques that I'm just cutting out. So what really should have here, since this original design has like these details going across. Oh my gosh, my tip broke here. It's like this. And it also has some like piping going this way. I used this. There's sparkles. It's pretty neat. What's going on here? Why is it? Oh, I didn't have it on my... There we go. On my remote. Can we make this? You think we can make this? I'm not gonna do this design all on this dress. That'll take me all day. Oh, I just want to get going with this, you know? It's not bad though, if I say so myself. Now, the question is though, what basic shape can I use to get this bit? I like this fabric. I think this would look really cute the way that it is. So I'm going to keep these references out. I'm going to put the rest of them away though. Get out of my way! Sorry, hi. I'm still not sold on what I would want to do with this part. I'm Minty, help! Minty's on the Discord. Alright, I'm gonna pull this out. Did it bleed? I wonder. I was not using my mixed media. This is just sketch paper. Yeah, it bled a little bit. That's okay. Just kind of used. I didn't anticipate on actually using my markers, but that happened, so here we are. The rest of this. Put these guys in here. No idea. It's in there. Okay. Well, now that that's done, let's put stuff away. These away. I'm not gonna use the grocery unless I find something really good. I don't think I will. God, I have to keep archiving my Gosurori books. I've been very lax about that. Keep getting distracted. I have creative ADD. I can't seem to help it either. Alright. So I seem to recall that there is a salopette pattern in one of these books that I could maybe get the shape for the top. This is going to be a mix and match pattern modification project for sure. So it's an underbust with this button in insert, because that's what it seems to look like. I'd like to know what this dress was called. This is basically what it looked like right here. And this is like some lace that's on the top with a decorative bow. I think that would look really cute. Let's see. I don't remember if there's one in here that looks like that. I just happen to have this one out, so. No. No. Alright. I'm drinking a lot of water, so I'll be right back. Crazy. Oh, I'm gonna do something crazy. Okay, I got all of them. We'll just start at the top. Let's see what we can find. And figure this out. So I'm pretty sure this one does not have the appropriate salopette underbust pattern. This is the very first one that ever came out. What it does have is a kind of fitted top that I could then, with the shoulder straps as part of the bodice, not necessarily separate pieces. So what I would be able to do essentially is just reshape this bodice, drop the waist, make it around the hips, and also reshape the front yoke to include a yoke. So I could do that. This is so sheer. How did they get away with doing this? It's terrible. And she's not wearing a blouse there. That's awful. Okay. You know, I have to say, I actually had, I don't know what I did with this, but I had this little bolero thing. I do have the, what's it called? I do have this skirt. It's an H Nauto frill. Nope. Thought I saw, pretty sure, one of these had a salopette pattern in it. Okay, so not that one. Definitely, I don't think this one has it either. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sort of. Okay, put a pin in this. So I'm also looking for the shape of this skirt that I have here. It's definitely going to be fuller. So I just want to look at what the shapes look like. I actually made this dress. I didn't like it, but I have it. I made it. This is what I was originally thinking for this fabric. This, like, wintry with snowflakes thing. Be right back. Alright, Mint, Sakura. Where there was another one, I think. Okay, so that's it. So we put a pin in this one. Well, since we're here, might as well look at it. So this is on page 67. Let's get this out. Alright, so that's pretty much what I figured. So it has this, and you slash it to make it bigger. Is this the same thing? Is it two pieces or one piece? Huh. Yeah, it's like super box pleated. What is it, made horribly or something? Because that, I mean, this has the drop waist, the way that it's supposed to look. It just has attached straps, and what I want is the straps to be part of the bodice. So I'm still going to save this and set that aside. I thought there was another one in here. This one has some really cute ones. I made this. This is my bunny hoodie that I've made. I've made that sailor outfit too. Okay, then it goes into that. Alright, I'm setting this in the no pile. So, okay, here we have a dress that has the bodice more in the shape that we want. You know, so this is that same dress actually, and it has a shirring in the back. And that's on page 32. Keep going here just to take a look. Super froofy blouse. Super froofy. Here's that pattern. So I might be able to get away with it here. Yeah, that looks about the same. And just have the insert. And probably modify the neckline to be a little more dropped. What did they tell you to do? Oh, this is one of those instances, I guess they're telling you to add the lining to the waist seam because doing it with the bodice is too hard. Oh god. Alright, I'll put a pin in that one just to see what we got. Keep going. Headdresses, all the headdresses. This also includes the pattern on the sheet here, but I would just draft it from scratch. So okay, we've got 2 potentials. That's 4. Oh, I did not put the pattern sheet back for number 2. Try to keep those together just because. So this is the Alice in Wonderland one, yeah, number 5. Alright, so I think this might have been the salopette I was thinking of, just because it has that drop waist band at the bottom where the skirt starts. But this is definitely more of a overall sort of top. I'm curious to see how that band, the hip band is placed and shaped. Oh, here. So it is curved, naturally, so it's following the natural curve of the body, but that's not really the right shape of the bodice that we're looking for. So, okay. So this one's no. 7. Mm. So red. Oh, the gingham. Oh, all the gingham. Cute stuff, but no. Loungewear. Okay. No. 8 I already have there. Okay. Hi, welcome back, Alex. Oh, this is the Wizard of Oz dress that I made on my time lapse. This uses a circle skirt. That's the only time I ever made a circle skirt. I wore it the other day. It's okay, but I hated making that thing. It's such a pain in the ass. So, okay. Going into more plain designs now. Enchantlic. Enchantilly. No. Actually, this is what I made the chandelier, my black and white, gray chandelier dress that's on Etsy. If it's actually on Etsy, that's what I made that out of. I used this pattern. You know, I gotta take a look at my Etsy and see what's going on with that, because there should have been a few that renewed automatically, but I don't know. Sign in. Shop. Woo! Yep. That shouldn't be happening. Let's change that. Still have my Christmas dress up. I remember sneaking out after dark. You'd have been on my mind all night long. Maybe we'd have got a vodka lemonade. We showed the cool kids how to be the youth of today. We jumped the fence and played in Mr. Rogan's pool. Hit caught the police and we hide behind the school. We spent hours throwing stones into the sea. They were the best days of my life, I promise thee. Oh, I could be at St. Miles, you would be the sinner. My mother used to frown when I'd invite you home for dinner. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day. I'd give my everything to see your face again. Oh, I'm so sorry I've been distant in the past. I read you tons of letters and it ended in the trash. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day. I'd give my everything to see your face again, oh, my friend. We fooled around when we got to 22. I remember falling so in love with you. But your parents packed your bags and moved away. Your father got a job in the Empire State. Oh, how I wish you stood your ground and stayed behind. No. But you made me feel alive. I guess you got a job, a life, and a family. But I promise my heart will always have a place for thee. Oh, I could be at St. Miles. Okay. Be the sinner. My mother used to frown when I'd invite you home for dinner. Oh, my darling, how I miss you to the day. I'd give my everything to see your face again. Oh, I'm so sorry I've been distant in the past. I read you tons of letters and it Finally. Alright, sorry about that. I updated my Etsy store just now so that it includes, I had to renew lots of listings actually. So I'm just looking through these. I think I'm already narrowing it down to what I want. Oh my gosh, it's 2:30. Look at this funny like lingerie that they have. What the hell? I kind of like this though. I'll be honest. Kind of like that. That is also cute. I think it's not for the skirt or the OP. It's just for this fuzzy thing that she's wearing. Some key Lolita. This is the military stuff. I actually went over this in a tutorial on YouTube. And yeah, I think we're coming up to the end of what I can look at. Anyway, I think I have a few choices picked out here. I think we're pretty good. 3, 1. Okay, so that's pretty good. I mean, for a quick sketch, and then I did a little bit of doodling really on it. It's not bad. It's kind of what we're looking for with this fabric. I'll probably need to wash this, but I've got 2 patterns in here that I'm going to follow. One that has this pleating, the other one has the right shape of the bodice that I'll have to modify to include this yoke. So beyond that, I think we're good to go. I really just want to make a dress for myself for winter, because I thought it'd be cute. I'll need to have a blouse for this thing because it's a jump skirt basically. So anyway, I'm gonna take my break and I'll be back after an hour. So I'll see you guys after an hour.